Hello, 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 beautiful people of the freaking internet. We are going to do a reading. We're using the Citadel, a fantasy oracle. And I think we'll get 3 cards from this deck and go from there. Figure out what we're going to do from there, because I don't know. I have no clue. None of my readings are really, well, some are planned. I really want to do more pick-a cards. I'm the kind of gal that needs to get in and get it done. So if I have to do a lot of research or writing before, and then with the pick-a cards, picking the cards beforehand, that type of stuff gets tedious. So something about busy work is significant, or or things that you don't like doing, like you could enjoy your job or enjoy your relationship. Let's say relationship. You enjoy your relationship, but then there are things about the person that kind of annoy you a little bit, but you still like, that's my boo. That's my boo. It's nothing that would, like, it's a red flag or would send you flying, but like maybe, I don't know, they walk slower than you or something. And when you're in a rush, it annoys you or something. I don't know. So the first card we have out is the Runaway. Secrets, running from problems, someone trying to escape something. A caged bird. When I saw this cage, it reminds me of the Kendrick Lamar video with Not Like Us. And at the end of the video, there's an owl in a cage. An owl is a wise animal. And very deceiving, because owls look like they're such little birds, but their legs are so long. They stand like, is it like 2 to 3 or 4 feet tall? So something was deceptive, a secret, wise, someone found out. Wise means you be someone who learns from experience, someone who picks up on things that maybe other people don't pick up on. Wise, for some reason, the owl often gives me someone who is older or just someone who's mature. But this owl there's no birds in the cage, just plants. So the owl escaped, the wisdom escaped, the truth escaped. And that's why someone wants to run away from the secrets. Oh, Secret Garden. Barry White in the Secret Garden. That was a sexual song, though. Someone is running away from sexual secrets. Barry White had a really deep voice, so someone can have a deep voice or be brown skin, dark skin, beard and mustache. Ugh. Okay. So like my mind goes all over the place. I was thinking about Barry White, and then he's not physically appealing to me. And it has nothing to do with his size, just the vibe he gives me. And it's not him per se, but I think it's because of this guy that was trying to talk to me. It was my friend's boyfriend's friend. They were both truck drivers. And this guy was from the South, North Carolina. And he was like real, like country. And he wore like rings on every finger. And he said something to me that was like, I like to flirt or whatever. And sometimes I flirt and I don't even realize I'm doing so. But what he said, it just kind of turned me off and made me feel ilk. So I didn't want to be bothered with him anymore. But for some reason, he reminds me of Barry White. But they're not even, I don't even think he had a beard or a mustache. But it just gave me an ilk feeling. Someone could feel that way when they think about someone sexually. Like, ugh. Like, why did I do that? Or, ugh, I would never do that. Running away from problems. All right, what's at the bottom? The Pilgrim. Opportunities, growth. Secrets about growth. Secrets about opportunities. The Pilgrim with this lantern kind of gives a hermit energy. Hermit is introspective. Hermit is a wise person. The hermit is a wise person. Someone wise. And this looks like the lantern and the cage kind of resemble each other, where they are meant to contain something. So someone is free from this cage, from these secrets, or they're running from this cage. But a cage, someone could be running from, like, be on the run from the police, running from the cage, running from jail. The candle said maybe. Yes. Let's get another card, though. So a Taurus could be significant with this. The Pilgrim energy. We have the Scholar, investigation and research. So, Hermit energy. Someone is looking into something, this evil eye or third eye or the eye. Cat's eye could be significant. Something is protected, though, with this black. Protected information. Protected, like an eyewitness could be protected with ink. The Sleeper at the bottom, cause and effect, clarity. So someone is running away from secrets that have exposed or have been exposed in some type of investigation. These secrets are protected. It also gives like closed cases or you know, where like when a child does something and they're underage, their identity is protected. Someone could be considered like a Jane Doe or John Doe in court to hide their identity. I don't know, like, I guess witness protection could be kind of like significant here. But the secrets are in this here with the Scholar, with somebody investigating and researching. The paperwork, though, there's paperwork all around this book. So, uncovered secrets. With the triangle, something about Egypt or pyramids could be significant. Power sources. Oh, don't like Jay-Z and Beyonce and them do this? Something about a society or a secret society. A hand gesture could be significant, or some type of special handshake. This scroll kind of reminds me of messages being sent. So something about communication with the bird out of the cage. Let's say they were just like parrots that have escaped. The information is escaped and other people are talking. But the scroll gives me like legal documents, like you're being served. When the king would send messages, they would be scrolled. They would give it to the messenger, and then they would ride it on over to where it needed to go. But it was very important. Something that was of high honor. A high honor message, or a message that is very important. With the cause and effect, the Sleeper. The sleeper is inside this book. This eye is closed here. It could look like the sun, almost an eclipse sun, or just darkness. There's no sun, just the outline, but nothing is shining. But there's darkness here and there's darkness inside this book. Oh, maybe like, you know, on Judgment Day, where you go up to the gate. This is what they say, that you go up to the gate, the pearly gates. And then there's this angel standing there with the book. And when they open the book, they talk about all the things that you did, good or, well, all the decisions you made. Someone's decisions could be of a shadowy energy, doing stuff that was not so nice. Well, nice isn't what we think it to mean. Not so kind. They weren't acting out of love. And there's black along the bottom of the cage and the top of the cage. Like they were housed in shadow energy. You got it. You got it from your mother. Housed in negative energy. Even the cage part of the cage, the little railing things. I don't know, but they're black too. The way someone was, I don't know. This also gives like the energy of someone who could have been like kidnapped and held hostage. And this darkness could be all the stuff that took place while they were in captivity. The sleeper and the walker. The unknown, a journey. A cause and effect. Clarity is being brought to a journey. Something that is unknown. The secrets. Let's see what else we have. I'm going to get one more and then we'll clarify. Maybe I'll use the Black Tarot. I like that deck. It's very much more intuitive. I like to read, like just looking at the cards and the pictures and whatever comes to me. So I guess intuitively. And those cards are very intuitive. The wise one, the owl. Tradition, order. An owl. Maybe an owl or a wise person. It's like pretending to be, like I said, the owl, when they stand up, they're actually really tall. So maybe someone was playing short or playing little. And someone didn't realize that, like, they didn't fit in this cage. Someone could have put you in the cage because they thought that you couldn't stand up. The wise one is in black. Oh, the queen is at the bottom. Determination is the truth. Look at this sword coming down. The sword coming down is information that is in this 3D plane, the material world. If the sword was going up, it would say that you were getting like spiritual energy or spiritual information. But this sword is coming down into the black triangle. Some group. Something about a group, the truth about a group. And the determination that this person took, or the sacrifice that they were willing to make. The truth about determination, the truth about sacrifice, the truth about the wise one, tradition and order. order. That gives Hermit, and not Hermit, the Hierophant, religious order, spiritual order, the wise one. Spiritual order. The Hierophant is a very spiritual card, religious card. It deals with institutions, groups. Something about a group in this triangle. Well, this triangle could be 3 parts, 3 moving parts. And a ruler to measure something. Well, when we talked about the pearly gates and going in with this book and having, you know, going through this book and figuring out the choices you've made with this measuring, with this ruler, it kind of reminds me of my aunt with the feather and the heart. Someone has been doing some things that have not been of the highest good of anyone but themselves. And now they want to run from this. This is someone who doesn't want to take accountability. Maybe even push the blame out onto someone else. Let's get some cards. This could be, like I said, a person or a group. Let's do the Black Tarot. Yay! Where is it? All right. The Runaway. What secrets is someone running away from? What are these secrets? We have the Moon and the Magician. Come on. The letter M could be significant. MM. M&M's. Someone could like M&M's. Someone could be very colorful. Colorful and nutty. Colorful and full of nuts. So the Magician. The secrets has to do with some manipulation. With the Moon is kind of crazy. This Magician in the Moon gives I'm gonna do some death rituals on you. Sacrifice. Someone could have been doing something under the moon. A magician. Look at this person's hands. This is a light energy ball and this is a dark energy ball. And the dark energy ball kind of fades into the rest of the background as if the light doesn't shine as strongly for this individual. Something about trying to control something or use the moon to control something. This could very well be, if you don't believe in spiritual attacks and such, this could very well be someone like planning something under the moonlight. All right, we're going to rob this person's house and we're going to do it at 12 midnight. We're going to pun somebody and we're going to plan on doing it once they, I don't know, get out of work. Or, you know, it's just, this is somebody with the magician energy, with resources, knows how to make things happen under the moon, in secret. In secret. So the moon energy with the magician is bringing about what this person did under the moon energy. The moon energy is Cancer, which is 4th house. This is home and family. So this could deal with someone's family, someone's home. This could deal with someone's mother. The moon is mother energy. Cancer is very nurturing, mothering energy. Tell me about the Runaway. This deck, one of the bad things about it is I love the card stock on it. but it's hard for me to shuffle. Okay, so the secrets have to do with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Queen of Cups is also a very nurturing energy. If, we just talked about the moon, Cancer or Pisces. The Queen of Cups, though, I want to say specifically Cancer energy. But, like, I'm a Pisces. So when we talking about, my card would be the freaking, Knight of Cups. But if we're talking about Queen energy, I associate with the Queen of Cups. So, like I said, any of the water signs could be significant. But this could be it did come out in reverse. So this is a Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who is in very low vibrational energy, dramatic, emotionally manipulative. This is someone who's like a drama queen, will use your emotions against you in order to get what they want. This is someone who would definitely not take accountability. They would blame you, like it's your fault that I'm in this situation. And they would use your emotions against you in a way that it makes you feel guilty, as if you feel like you need to help this person or support them. The Sun, though, which is crazy because we saw the moon, which is the mother, and now we have the Sun, which is the father. So this secret could deal with a mother and a father. Sun energy is Leo, 5th house, the house of pleasure. So we have the house of pleasure with the 5th house, and then we have the 4th house with the house of home and family. These secrets could deal with a mother and a father and a child. This Sun, I don't know why it reminds me of like outer space or like a starship or a spaceship. The outside of it, or some type of beam that they send out. A beam. Someone is sending out like Morse code. The Sun with exposure, bringing out Morse code, making something clear. The universe, divine energies, the celestial energies. It's like divine timing is at play for something. Let's find out more about the Queen of Cups. Oh, look, the Queen with determination and sacrifice. In the reverse, is this Queen of Cups the one who was doing this magical stuff? Possibly. Tell me more about the Queen of Cups, please. Queen of Cups. She looks like a mermaid or an octopus. Because these kind of look like eyes, but then they also look like the tentacle things, the suctiony things on an octopus. Octopuses are like octopuses. They are like, when you think of them, clingy. Someone who's trying to hold on tight to something. Trying to hold on tight. The Wise One. Oh, this could be an older person. The Wise One. Well, trying to hold on to something. It gives me like mother vibes. The Four of Cups. I mean, the fourth house. Sorry. I was going to say the Four of Cups. Something could have been a missed opportunity. But, this could be someone's mom, grandmother, auntie, just someone who is older. You could be 27 and they could be 35. But they have lived a couple of more years than you. This is the person that is running from these secrets. All right, what about this Queen of Cups? With the King of Wands and the Fool, a new start. This Queen of Cups, if she wasn't someone who was manipulative, this is someone who could have checked out emotionally. Because we have the Fool here with a new start. Following one's passions. So we have two court cards. The secret has to do with the Queen of Cups and a King of Wands. King of Wands is a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. King of Wands is a visionary. This is someone who is like the life of the party. This is like the man. He's walking down the street like, oh my God, look, it's the King of Wands. What's going on, my G? What's up, my nigga? Someone's the new start. Okay. What? All right. This is crazy. We have the Fool, which is a new start. Yes, everything is newness. It's beautiful. You're following your passions, which means you're happy, you're excited, you're doing big things. But then we have that with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is crying. This person looks like they're tied to a tree. Tied to a tree. Someone could be tied to their family. Tied to a situation. Caught in a trap. Someone's new start. It's like frolicking. It's like frolicking in a field or in the woods, and you're like, oh my God, this is so beautiful. Life is great. And then you get your foot stuck in a bear trap. But you have the Ace of Cups, which is newness, more newness, another new beginning. And it's like, oh my God, this is so refreshing. This is love. This is beautiful. This is frolicking in the woods, in the garden, in the forest, and coming across a natural spring, and it's with a waterfall, and the water is just slightly chilled. So it's kind of unusual because it should be kind of chilly, but it has this magical feel to it. You're like, oh my God, yes. But then we have the Nine of Swords. And this person looks like they're screaming their head off. This person is like, why the fuck is this happening? This is fear. This is anxiety. But then we have that with the Ace of Wands, another goodness. So in between something that's good, there's something that's not good. There's something hidden that is causing someone to stress. And this love that's in the middle. It's love, this Ace of Cups that's in the middle. Does this secret have to do with the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands? That, see, I don't understand, because if there's all this goodness here, someone wouldn't be running away from their problems. That, like, these are new beginnings. This is guaranteed fulfilling, loving energy. This is like meeting someone on the street and you see them and you're like, oh my God, this person is so beautiful. Or he has just the most beautiful eyes and beautiful spirit, and I just need to know this person. And you get to know them, you get their number, and you get to meet them and hang out, and you realize that they're the best person you've ever met in your life. Ace of Cups. The Ace of Wands is this excitement, the spark of something new. It's creativity, it's spontaneity, it's, yo, I love being around you. Let's go and do this thing. Shit, let's take a ride. Let's go to the beach. Let's jump on a plane. Like, I just want to do shit with you. With this new beginning, you make me feel alive. So, the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords, which... Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. What's between those is the Ace of Cups, but it's also the Ace of Swords. The truth. The truth about somebody's love. And what it made someone do or how it made them feel. It feels like an outside individual. Like if these two people are this is what the secret is about, then it was like something new was going to start. But there was a lot of stress and anxiety around the truth of that situation. It was a lot of someone feeling as if they can't get out of a situation. And then the Tower at the bottom, with things falling apart. This is strange. So this secret has to do with the Queen of Cups, a King of Wands, a new beginning, someone feeling tied down or stressed, authentic love, the Nine of Swords, anxiety, nightmare, sleepless nights, and the Ace of Wands. This could also be someone maybe fearful about making a choice or about actually taking the step to this choice. But with this Fool, this is like someone who is already in the energy of taking a leap. I don't know. But yeah, so this is the secret, has to do with the King of Cups, King of Wands, and a Queen of Cups. And some type of new beginnings or some type of love or excited action. Excited action. Why is this important? This secret. Why is this secret important? Why is this secret important? We have the High Priestess at the bottom, which is a secret. We have the Nine of Spears and the King of Swords. So the secret is important because it talks about the truth. The King of Swords is a person who speaks the truth. A High Priestess also has... Damn, the King of Cups is here. It's a lot of people involved in this secret. So, Nine of Spears is the Nine of Pentacles. Freedom. The truth about freedom. The truth about... Nine of Spears is also like the Nine of Pentacles, which is also like the... It leads you to the Queen of Pentacles, which leads you to the Empress. So this is like divine feminine energy. Someone is speaking the truth. This is another person. This secret is important because of this King of Swords and this Nine of Spears. It's also with this tree, knowledge. This King of Spears, King of Swords has knowledge, has information. This tree's roots are deep. This could be information about a family or something that was deeply rooted in, deeply ingrained. Someone's upbringing, the way they were raised, the way they were... I like this energy here where someone was engulfed in darkness, in dark energy, and making choices that yielded negative results. So the secret is important. I don't just what damn fiesta. It's like with the high priestess here, it's like the high priestess is someone who has secrets and keeps secrets. So it's like an ancient, it feels like it's an ancient Chinese secret, huh? Maybe it's supposed to unfold the way it's supposed to unfold. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be a crazy reading. Remember we said between the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, it was the Ace of Cups, but it was also the Truth, which is the Ace of Swords. And this King of Swords has this Ace. And the Ace. He has the truth about love. So this King of Swords is this person coming in with this truth. Maybe this King of Swords is someone who is independent, like a private investigator or something. Someone who is free outside of this unit here. This person is impartial. But it still seems like the actual truth is not here. Someone knows the truth, though, with this high priestess at the bottom. If this has to do with, like, spiritual work, then someone was doing work on your love life, on your new beginning, on your spiritual connection. They were doing work to separate you, and they were using the words. They were using communication to keep you in this energy of the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords, to keep you in sleepless nights, to keep you feeling stuck with regard to your relationship, with regard to your intuition, and with regard to being able to move, trying to maybe even deplete you of energy so you're not motivated to do anything. All right. What is the Scholar? This reading, I don't know. I'm going to put it out, but it just seems like it's all over the place. Oh, you know what? We'll get the intentions of these people here. The Scholar. The 10 of Swords. What the fuck? The 8, the 9, and the 10? Those are, oh my God. It's a progression to an ending, to something painful. So this investigation, this research, is finding out a lot of lies, a lot of deceptions, a lot of betrayals. With the 2 of spears, juggling. That's the 2 of Pentacles. Juggling. Four of Spears. Someone trying to hold something. Someone doing a lot of back and forth or doing something to try to hold on to something. The 4 of Spears. With the 5 of Cups, but there's disappointment. The 10 of Swords also speaks to like a death energy. This investigation, this research could have something to do with a death. Or the ending of something. Someone ended something. What is the 10 of Swords? Gemini energy out here very heavily. The Lovers or a contract. Contract could be ending. This investigation, this research is bringing about an ending. The World, the closure, the Emperor. This is like, This investigation has to do with some betrayal, some lies, possibly a death, and the end of something. It could be the end of an emperor energy. It could be the end of someone's reign. Say there's like a CEO of a company and he's just out here wilding out, just doing all types of crazy shit. And the people in this company are like, oh no, we ain't finna do this shit with you no more. So now they're trying to find a way to get this man out through this investigation. And they're finding out all these things that this person has done within the company, that they've lied about, that they've schemed about, taking bribes, or doing stuff for cash. I'm sorry, my ear itches so bad. Taking something for, so someone is doing favors for cash. If you're a CEO, you have access to things that maybe you gave other people access to that they shouldn't have access to. But it's the end. It's like this Ten of Swords with the World. The world is, the cycle is over. This is a karmic ending. If this, to put it in perspective, this would be graduating from college. It's out, you're over. Unless you're going back to get your doctorate or some other shit. Some other shit. You're done. It's like you're that time of your life, that it's like that timeline in your life is done. Someone is going to be losing a job. This emperor could also be the scholar who is bringing an end to something because of something they found out. There's a cracked egg here in the middle. An egg provides, the shell provides protection, but there's a crack in this protection, like something is leaking out. Oh, it looks toxic too. Like one of those movies where some meteor or some shit falls from the sky and then it ends up, and then somebody either cracks the meteor or they go and buy some shit that they shouldn't open, and they force their way into this little box or whatever. Boom, shit opens up, and now it was too much pressure. Too many things. Ten of Swords. Egg is hard to crack unless you hit it the right way or you hit it on the right surface. It's difficult to crack with your hands unless there's a lot of force. It's a lot of force. And now this egg is cracked because it was too much pressure, too much deception, too many lies. It was overflowing. It almost feels as if someone made themselves a target. Oh, like someone got too cocky. They got too cocky. The Ten of Wands at the bottom, too many burdens. Ten of Wands is a lot on your back. Carrying a lot on your back, a lot of responsibilities. What else do we have for this scholar? Investigation and research. What else do we have for scholar? It doesn't help also that my hands are so tiny in terms of these cards. It's it's once the deck, like once there are less cards in it, it's easier to shuffle. Once there are less cards in it, it's easy to shuffle. Less cards in it, it's easy to shuffle. Like things are falling off. As it's almost once you start to unravel things, it gets easier to understand. There's something that has a lot of different moving parts, or a lot of different players, or a lot of different levels, or it's a lot of something. And once you start to weed stuff out and there's less there, you're able to concentrate and focus on what is what is your main focal point. You're able to pinpoint something. The moon is coming out again with the Tower coming out again. The moon, again, 4th house energy. Cancer, the Tower is Scorpio and Aries. We have Aries here. With this World card, we have Scorpio. So Scorpio and Aries are very significant with regard to this investigation or this research. And whatever is done in the dark, whatever has been cracked open, is now created this shaking. It reminds me of like Jenga. Everything is stacked up and you have to take out the little square and try to keep everything up. But something is now falling down. It's falling apart. It's 2 people falling off of this. It looks like a long fall too. It would make sense if it was a long fall. Almost like endless, because there's so many. If this was like a criminal case, there would be endless amounts of charges. Like a ridiculous amount. And with the Hangman, this is the sacrifice. Is this queen sacrifice, or is she sacrificing someone else? Look, the triangle here kind of resembles this triangle here. The truth is hanging somebody, but it extends out longer. Like the truth took on a different shape. It extended. The truth is extending. There's a lot to be known, a lot to be seen, a lot to be heard. The Wise One. The Wise One. Tradition, order. See, I have to like wet my thumb, but maybe my thumb doesn't have any traction. This card I was so sad about. You see the little burn mark in it? And that burn mark there. This is the King of Spears, the King of Pentacles. I had just gotten this deck and that happened. And I'm still a little sad about that. And I didn't even realize it burned through the back. When stuff like this happens to my decks, I keep them because it's significant. And the King of Pentacles is like husband material, wifey material, big boss material, big boss. So the chosen one, the Wise One, tradition and order. We have the 10 of Spears. Aw, this is the 10 of Pentacles. And the past. Order to a family. Order to something that is from the past, something that is old. It looks like someone is looking. This could be a crystal ball. Oh, that kind of looks like a crystal ball too. This is the past, and it's all these little crystal balls. All these little memories. All these little memories are helping to bring some type of order. Or with the Wise One, an experience. Someone could experience a lot in their past with regard to a family or tradition. This also talks about someone who could be healing generational traumas. But this kind of looks like someone is looking through a lens or something. And it's one person, but then it's like 2 shadows behind that person. And order and tradition. This gives very much like family reunion vibes, getting together for family events. There are a lot of orbs, though. Something about the past and a lot of orbs, a lot of visions, a lot of pinpointed events. Pinpointed events in the past that are coming into order. This investigation with these secrets are helping to bring something into order. It has something to do with someone walking away from something or wanting to walk into or leave a situation that was, someone could have been leaving a family, leaving past memories, maybe memories that weren't so happy with this Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is moving away from something that is emotionally taxing. So someone wanted to move away from a family, family traditions. This could very well be someone who doesn't want to come to the family parties, or they don't feel the need to come to grandma's house on New Year's Eve with all the other kids because they want to do something else. But past, something is muddied about the past. We have water and earth. You mix water and earth together, it makes mud. And it's not 50%, it's 60%. 60 could be significant, 50 could be significant. Secrets. There's secrets. The order. Oh shit, the order. Secret society. The high priest is coming out again. Miras, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the freaking deck. We done seen the 8, the 9, the 10, and now the 7. These secrets are about some cheating, about some lies in regard to a family in the past. And these orbs are around. This high priestess has this big orb around her. This high priestess knows all the secrets. The eye up here. All seeing. A seer. Someone sees this. Look, there's an ace. They're picking. Typically with the 7 of Swords, someone is carrying 5 swords away and they're leaving 2. This person is picking up 1 sword. It's like this high priestess is bringing about some type of knowledge 1 sword at a time. 1 secret at a time. This sword right here, I guess this sword is the secret. The secret. It's bringing out the secret about this love, about this King of Wands and this Queen of Cups. Did I even shuffle these? We'll leave them anyway. So there's secrets. There's a lot of deception here. Family energy. Someone's family. Maybe someone was leaving their family with that 8 of Cups we saw earlier. Leaving their family because they felt trapped. They felt like maybe they couldn't change or do something different. But I don't know. I don't know. Let's get one more card for this 7 of Swords and this High Priestess. Juggling, which fell on this 8 of Swords. Like somebody in their head. Do I choose this or do I choose this? Do I choose this or do I choose this? What was that? Do I get with this or do I get with that? Do I get with this or do I get with that? Do I get with this or do I get with that? I can't something because this is kind of whack. I don't know. But this card here is the creator of the deck. The name Victoria could be significant. Ivana could be significant. December 24th, 1995 could be significant. Russian nationality could be significant. A Capricorn could be significant. um, an art academy, St. Petersburg, something about illustrated books, painting, just a creative in general. My passion is using my art to explore polarities between darkness and light. Polarities between darkness and light. With this Two of Spears falling on this Eight of Swords, someone is seeing the polarities in their family with the darkness and the light, the choices that they make, the darkness that this person grew up in and was caged in. There's secrets coming out about how someone was raised, how their family moves, their mode of apparatus. That's how it goes, right? Gothic styles, esotericism, doing rituals and shit. Someone's family could have been doing someone's family. Yoga and diverse spiritual practices are important to me. I hope you enjoy my work in this deck. I love this deck, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. If you want, it's a black tarot. Where's the box so I can show you, just in case you're interested? So the polarities between darkness and light. Someone realized the polarities between darkness and light. If I'm going to be honest, the way this Queen of Cups came out in reverse, someone could have been making this Queen of Cups seem like she was not a good person. Because the way these cards came out with this Fool and this Ace of Wands with this Ace of Cups, this is someone who feels something. I see something. I know there's something different. So someone's family could have said, no, this person is not good for you. This person doesn't have our same traditions. This person doesn't have our same values. Your tradition and values are lying and stealing and cheating and deceptive shit. So possibly this King of Wands was like, I don't know if that's the type of energy that I really want to move in. So it's this King of Wands who could be getting this information about these people, about his or her people. But the Two of Swords, the Two of Spears that fell over here. Juggling between light and dark. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? This black book could be someone's, could be someone's, like your diary, the book of your life. Looking through the book of your life and seeing what you can change, what you can see differently. There are a lot of little different stories going on here. One more card and then we will be out. We'll do we'll do the letters. You know we're going to do the letters. Damn, it's 58 minutes? I don't know. Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Somebody is split in two. Heartbroken, not knowing what to do, or heartbroken from some truth. All these swords, a lot of lies, a lot of deception, a lot of miscommunication, a lot of overthinking, a lot of stress, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. I'm doing a reading. A lot of anxiety. And we have a Queen of Swords and a King of Swords. This Eight of Cups. It's like someone wanted to run. And doesn't it look like the face of this Queen of Swords is kind of warped? Another truth. This person is learning the truth about a lot of people. A lot of people that he saw differently. She saw it differently. And now that... What's that movie? The Firm. Was it The Firm or was it Devil's Advocate? Al Pacino, Keanu Reeves. Was it Devil's Advocate? Anyway, Keanu Reeves' character goes... One was Keanu Reeves and one was Tom Cruise. Was it Tom Cruise? I don't know which movie it was, The Firm or Devil. I think The Firm had Tom Cruise, and The Devil's Advocate had Keanu Reeves. I don't remember which movie it was because I'm almost sure Al Pacino was in both. But whichever one it was, maybe it was The Devil's Advocate. Oh, it doesn't. I think it might have been The Firm. I don't know. It had to do with lawyers, though. A law firm. Lawyers could be significant. But anyway, the wife wasn't comfortable with being around these people, like the lawyers' wives and such. She wasn't comfortable around them, but she went out with them one day. They go to this dress shop, and the women are changing, and their faces change, and you can see their demonic energy. It's like someone saw someone's demonic energy. They saw someone's face changing. They saw the lies and the distortion and what they thought was true. Okay. Look, and Victoria coming out again. Seeing the light and the dark. Seeing between the polarities. Between the shadows and the light. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be helpful to anybody because it was crazy. But... never mind, because this is already a long video and I'm not in the business of wanting to make it that much longer. Oh, the catalyst. Radical thoughts, radical changes in taking control. In black, like they look like prayer hands. The catalyst. Something was a catalyst for this person to wake up to their family, to see how truly deceptive these people were. The Weaver, rediscovery. These people are not who I thought they were. I thought we were all love and light. Well, no, you didn't. But whatever. I did shuffle these already, and since we're already almost at 1 hour, 1:02, we're gonna do something quick. Quick and easy. I want it quick and easy. The letter R, something about a gift, generosity, a partnership, or someone receiving some service or assistance. The letter J is significant. RJ, Robert Johnson. Capricorn, the young lady's card, she was a Capricorn. December 24th? Oh shit, Christmas Eve is significant. Duh, Tamika. Another J. So JJ and Capricorn, RJ, and January. A December Capricorn and a January Capricorn. December and January are significant. The letter P is significant. JP. So PJ and RJ could be someone who has the same last names. Oh, look, the R again. Something about a railroad or RJ is very significant. With regard to some assistance or a gift or generosity. The letter F is significant. Something about a reference. So we got an RJ, a FJ, and a PJ is significant. The letter I. Riff. There's a riff in something. Someone is having a revelation or having some type of communication or insight with a Capricorn, about a Capricorn, in Capricorn season. Maybe someone is in their life purpose. Something significant about someone's career or their public reputation. The letter M is significant. So we got MJ, PJ. Oh, IJ. Is this like a family? What could, all right, RJ, Robert, Raven. I don't know a lot of Rachel, Raquel, Reginald, Reggie. What is another? I said Robert. What's another R? Rodney. Who do I know with the letter R name? Roberto, Raul. Do I know any R name women? Why is it difficult to think of these names when you're trying to? So we have R's, we have F's. Frederick, Felicia. I don't know. I know a Fatima. Do I know anybody with an F name? Fatima, Fanny, Felicia. I don't know. So then we have Isabel, Issa, Irene. I was gonna say iCarly. An I. India, Ayana. I did say Isabel already. Isabella. So we had M. We had Mike, Michael, Marsha, Marisha. We said Marsha. Minnie, Melanie. Dang, what's the M? Mike, Michael. Why are these escaping me? Morton, like Morton Salt. Morton Salt could be significant. Marshall. I said Melanie. M-I-M-E. Miriam? What's another M name for a man? Manny? Miguel? God, I don't know. Oh, and then P, Peter, Paul, Paulette. I don't know. Those names could be significant. When I see the J, when I see the RJ, it reminds me of Robert Wood Johnson. So Johnson is significant. Jordan, Jones, Jenkins, Jeremy. I don't know people. Progress and movement in January. There was some type of progress and movement because someone had some insight from December. Possibly about this JM or this MJ. Somebody is in grief because of this progress or this movement, or because of someone's evolution, someone wanted to leave. That MP keeps coming out too. Military, police, municipal. PM, something at night. We talked about the moon and something happening at night. Someone has some type of movement at night and there's grief behind it because someone knows something or some communication about it. The number 6. 6F could be significant. Someone wants to know why. Rory could be significant. Raul? I said Raul. FYI, for your information, someone has some information about an insight or revelation, or about something to do with the letter J, some type of gift, charity, partnership, assistance with the R and the number 6. The number 2 is significant. 2662. January 2nd or 6th or 26 could be significant. A need, a restriction, resistance, survival, agreements. Someone has some communication, FYI, about some communication for survival or about some type of agreement. 2 years or 6 years could be significant. July, someone needing someone show some type of restriction, resistance. In July, there was some type of need or restriction. Someone had a need and they communicated to someone about that need. The letter H is significant. The letter E, he. It's a masculine energy or masculine presenting person who is traveling, who has grief or there's grief because of this person. He. Legacy and inheritance, abundance, values is significant. In regard to the 6, the letter Y. Maybe someone has 6 questions, 26 questions, 21 questions, like 50 Cent. So there's FYI, information about an inheritance or some abundance. 26 years. 62 years. Someone could be 26 or 62. I think I said that already. Maybe someone is going to get 26 years or 62 years. I don't know where that came from. The letter A is significant in regard to this inheritance, family values. Someone influenced someone's energy field. So someone in a survival mode came to some type of agreement, influenced someone's energy field. Someone said, yeah, like, yeah, I'll do this, yeah. Something to do with family values. The person's family who was a liar, who did a lot of deceptive things. Maybe they influenced someone's energy field. Someone could have influenced their energy field. Me no. 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 I'm starting to get tired of this reading. The letter M again. So something about this letter M with survival and agreements and influencing an energy field. And this letter M with influencing someone's energy field. It says restriction. And then this M is next to somebody with the letter M was trying to restrict someone's movement in July because they were feeling grief or because they wanted to create grief. The letter D is significant. Maryland could be significant in July. Someone could have been restricted in Maryland. Maybe someone was restricted to go to or leave Maryland. We have MD here and then MD here. So there's some communication about somebody's movement and wanting to restrict this movement in July. Maybe restrict someone from going to Maryland or leaving Maryland. Like, I don't know. Moving to Maryland, moving from Maryland. Because this movement, this progress could have been someone moving. But someone wanted to stop someone from doing that. Oh. Excuse me. The letter G is significant. DG. Dog. A friend. A mad dog. Oh, Mad Dog 2020. Someone could drink Mad Dog 2020, or that could be significant. Maybe some... If you think of Mad Dog 2020, it's typically something you're just trying to get drunk off of and not really enjoy. So maybe someone is an alcoholic. And as I say, AA, there's not another A, but AAA. Georgia could be significant. General Electric. Something about the lights coming on. Something about the lights coming on. The awareness is like the exposure. Something is being exposed. Dang. I don't know, people. Like this is, I don't know. Because I don't know. Because you don't know. All right, let's see. We got Minnesota, Maryland, Georgia. We have, there's no Florida. There is no. There's no. Rhode Island could be significant. PA, Pennsylvania could be significant. PE, physical education, brings grief. Physical education brings grief. Physical movement, education, learning something. Someone moving after they learned something is bringing someone grief. Someone P could like peas. Or someone's name could be P. I call my niece Miss P. Or Sweet Pea could be significant. Like Bath and Body Works, Sweet Pea. Maybe the 90s, early 2000s are significant. Okay, so we follow the yellow brick road. We have R, F, and A. RAF, R-A-F, RAF. We have far. Something is far. That kind of reminds me of Alf, but it doesn't have an L. Remember that show Alf? It doesn't have an R, but the R would be an L. Alf. Wasn't he like an extraterrestrial or something? Out of this world. Something could be considered out of this world. I don't know what else we have. Sweet people. Sweet, lovely, beautiful people. All right, I'm going to go. The next reading, I'm going to try to do like uber quickly. No, I'm joshing you. I'm joshing you. I don't know if that is like a real term, but I've been saying that for the last couple of years. When I'm just fucking around, I'm like, nah, I'm joshing you. So no, yeah, I'm joshing you. I would try to do a quicker video, but it just doesn't seem to work out that way. That's the way I read. Oh my God. Excuse me. That's the way I read. Jif could be significant. Like peanut butter. Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. We at. Okay. I'm out of here, my sweet people. Let me tidy this up in a nice little bow. So we have 2 R's, significant. Capricorn is very significant. We have 2 J's, very significant. 2 M's, very significant. Yes. 2 A's, very significant. Oh, AM and PM. And they're together. It's like someone, it would be like a conversation. In the AM that morning, I was, able to tell somebody, hey, look, this is what I want to do. And then in the PM, this was when the movement took place. Okay. Doso te quieto fiata, January or July 2nd, 6th, or 26th is significant. And that is it. Thank you for staying. Oh my God. You know what it is. I'll talk to you, beautiful, lovely, sexy ass mofos later. Bye.